Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joe. I'm going to be doing a fragrance review. This is going to be my first fragrance review. Um, Wanted to do reviews on fragrances that um, maybe some of them have been discontinued for a long time, or not a whole lot of knowledge about these fragrances. Um, it exists, as far as I know, upon my search for the information. Um, Before I get into the interview, I'm going to tell you a little story about how I first got into the fragrance game. I had this friend of mine who is an old neighbor, and we were hanging out outside one time, and there was a young man who was also into fragrances walked by us, and my friend leaned forward and said, "Let me get one of them little conos, man." He turned around and said, "Oh man, you crazy." And I asked him, I said, "What do you mean by little corners?" And he's all, in the in the bottle when you get the little bit down there in the corner that can't get through the straw easily. I thought that was the funniest thing ever. I said, "Man, you're wild." And that's pretty much how I first got into fragrances, and it has been a lot of fun. Um, Going places, meeting people, uh, doing research about perfumers' names, release dates of fragrances, and purchasing bottles is a lot of fun. Uh, Hard work and fun. But let's get into the review. The fragrance I'm going to be reviewing today is kind of a rare fragrance, a fragrance where that it does not carry a whole lot of information um, upon my research. I don't know the release date. Um, I don't know the note breakdown, but I'll give you my opinion on Gunner by Monika Klink. As far as I know, it's made in France. There is, it says Gunner. Make sure I turn it the right way. Gunner. Yeah, Gunner. Um, this fragrance it kind of stands out of its own uh, its own vibe I get from it. There is a fragrance I will say that kind of resembles the vibe I get when I wear this, um, but this has got more of a pina colada type um, aura I get when I wear this. It does have a little hint of a musky background, maybe to give it the little strength it has to it. Um, the fragrance I could probably list this under the same category would be this. These two kind of have the same type vibe to them um, when I wear them both. Uh, this is one of the first fragrances that I purchased when I started getting into the fragrance game, and I was a tad bit younger then, and I didn't appreciate, because this is a more of a mature scent, but I didn't very much appreciate this fragrance at the time that much until just recently when I started wearing it a little bit more, and then I said, yes, this is a winner. This is definitely a winner. Um, Projection and longevity. In general, I would say that it depends on the fragrance, because I've met a lot of people that say, "Oh, you should only wear it on the skin," or "Oh, you should only wear it on the clothing." I say yes and no, because if a fragrance is really loud, and it lasts a long time. Beast mode, and I tend to wear it on the skin because it definitely tones down the the um, the projection when you wear it on the skin. And if a fragrance is like a lot of aquatics have, or a little bit more of a mellow um, scent that doesn't last very long, I tend to wear it on the clothing. So it kind of you kind of want to do the opposite when you wear it. I would say if a fragrance is really light, then just go hog wild and spray it on the skin, clothes, anywhere you can. Um, but you kind of want to do the opposite of what the effect is of a fragrance. If a fragrance is really loud, then you're going to want to wear it on the skin to tone it down a little bit. And it's the opposite if a fragrance is really light, then you wear it on the clothes. That's my opinion. Now, this fragrance, it's kind of in the middle of the projection and longevity. Um, to me, anyways, when I wear this, because it definitely projects when I wear it, but it definitely is immediate of the of how long it lasts. So it's a hot and cold kind of a thing with this fragrance, but it's definitely one to enjoy. Um, it is made in France, as far as I know, and I don't know of any that exist in stores because it has been discontinued for some time, as far as I know. Um, it's kind of got like a cool little flip top to it, and I will not be spraying my fragrances because I would much rather wear them when I spray them than just willy nilly out in the air. Uh, just to just to give you an idea of what the sprayer is like, it's kind of the same as the one by Dolce. Uh, if you've sprayed the Dolce, then you'll get a good idea of of how generous this is in its sprays. Like I said, I have been possessing this bottle for a long time, and as you can see, I have not worn it a lot. But as I got older, I did start wearing it a little bit more than when I first started. So this. There's a lot of websites online that sell this, but I'm not going to give a opinion upon the freshness or the authenticity of what they are selling. But this is the real McCoy. It's a 3.3 fluid ounce. I would expect this to last me a good while. Um, I have seen bottles that are a little bit larger. They might be a 5 ounce, maybe. But this is going to last me quite some time because I have to be in a specific kind of a right mood or to wear this. But this is definitely, if you come across this fragrance in a store, on the off chance that you might, I would say try it. Um, give it a give it a smell. You might like it. Um, I definitely like this one a lot. I just wish there was more information about this. Um, but that's my review on Paris Gunner by Monika Klink. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.